Hi, Jill with Om Shanti Healing with a handy little home trick for you. Have you ever seen the food wraps, or do you use these? They're wrapped, they're coated in beeswax, and you can wrap cheese or any sort of food, or you can use them for over a dish for leftovers. They're handy for lots of reasons. I've had these for a long time. The problem with them is as you wash them and reuse them, the wax kind of wears off on them. And then you're like, what do you do then? So what I do is I went to the bee store. If you have a bee store locally that carries beeswax and honey and things like that, that is made by local bees, get the beadlets here. It's just a bag of tiny little beadlets. I use my cookie sheet, put foil over the top so you don't ruin your pan. And then I'm going to sprinkle the beadlets onto the foil and spread them out to accommodate the size of the wrapper that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to use this one. So you just want an even layer. These are going to melt and turn to liquid anyway, but you just want to spread it out to disperse, to be thorough from the get-go. Okay? So then I place it down onto the cookie sheet. Make sure the corners are flat. Make sure before you do this that your wrap is clean and dry, okay? Then you place it in the oven. So I put it in for 10 minutes on 200 degrees, okay? So I'm gonna pop this in for now. And I'll show you what I do when they're done. So after the 10-minute beeper is up, I have 2 pairs of tongs because it's gonna be wet and hot, and it's going to be dripping hot wax. You don't want to burn yourself. So when I pull out the pan, I pick the cloth up, like, let me use the smaller one. I pick the cloth up with 2 pairs of tongs, each like this on the corner, and I lift it off the cookie sheet and I flip it over and put it back down for another 10 minutes. Okay, so once both sides are finished, you pull your cookie sheet out, and I use my tongs again, and I lift it up and I hold it over the tray because it's going to be dripping, and I just kind of let it drip until it stops dripping, and I fan it ever so gently over the cookie sheet till it starts to solidify, okay? And then once it's not dripping anymore and it's safe to move away from the cookie sheet, I put it down on another cookie sheet, like this one I just did, and it's already ready to go. So I just lay it down on another cookie sheet and just let it sit there until it's solidified and cooled off. Okay? And then you have your finished copy here. So this is shiny, you can see. There's, it's still a little bit warm, but you can see that it's now solidified. And here's another one that I just did. Okay, pretty easy. It goes pretty quick. And then you have a brand new wrap. You don't have to go and buy more of them. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.